home. I'm curious if now you're here and you really feel like I'm the champion, I'm getting the respect, and this is my card that people are coming to see me fight.
Oh, 100%. This shit is cool as hell, man. First main event, they doing it the right way. So shout out to the UFC, Dana, Sean, Hunter, Mick, everybody in the production side. Seeing that billboard outside of the production center where it's like, dreams come true, man. I have a quote that I put on my very first t-shirt that I ever made when I went pro. And it says, when I work, I dream. No, I just butchered that. I botched that really bad. I dream, I work, reality. And that's what this feels like. It feels like dreams coming to reality. It's something I've thought about for a very long time. And I never really cared about like the main event spot until I seen it like this. I'm like, well, that is actually pretty damn cool. So it does feel good. And to see the energy that the staff has put behind it. Maybe it's not for me to win. I don't really give a shit. I think it's cool either way, even if they don't think that I'm the guy who's going to get the job done. I like to play spoiler, and what better way to do that on the East Coast, first champion ever from Long Island to defend back home and just shock the world once again against another former champion. And did you guys know he was an Olympic gold medalist? I'm not sure if you guys got that memo.
I believe he did win one or two, yeah.
Yeah.
You said that you feel like it's all built, but not necessarily for you. I'm curious, do you think they're kind of rooting against you behind the scenes here?
I don't know. I think the promotion has been relatively even. I'm just saying, like sometimes you could tell who's like the A side and who's the B side. I don't know if they have like a real. I think they win either way, because then the golden chicken, Sugar Booger gets to. He gets to fight for the belt, which is what they want. And I think if he had went to me right away, they know I would have just ran him over. So they said, let's bring in a guy who could actually give this guy a test, probably upset him, and then maybe our Booger Sugar gets a better chance of winning against a much shorter and smaller guy. That's my logic. I could be completely wrong, but that's just what I'm thinking. But either way, I think it's a win-win. I think the UFC promoting me on the East Coast is a smart play. And I like to be a good company man in the sense of like, yeah, I want to do good business with the company. I'm not trying to be against them. I want to make money together.
Henry Cejudo is a name that's probably been thrown at you a lot over the past few years, but it was never really sure. Is he actually going to come back? Is he going to fight? Now that you got the fight, what do you think of it? Are you happy that you're fighting Henry Cejudo? Like you said, he's a decorated former champion. He's a very, very good fighter. Now that you're actually facing him, what are you thinking about the matchup, and how excited are you for it?
I'm very excited about the matchup. In the beginning, I thought it was a joke because he's been sitting on the sideline just making YouTube videos and just criticizing everybody after he quit and took himself out of the competition. So I respect everything that he's done, but once it became real, when he put himself back in the testing pool, then it was something I could actually entertain. And then the UFC offered it when I went to go meet with them. I thought it was a joke. I was like, I didn't think he was actually coming back, but they said he was. And I accepted the challenge right then and there, you know. So I said, if you guys think this is going to be a big enough fight and that's going to draw the most eyes for me, then I'm in, you know. I'm here to do good business, and that's what it's all about. It's a good challenge. So with that being said, I think I have my hands full, but I think the work we did should be more than enough to put this guy back into retirement. I really do think so.
Obviously, you guys ran into each other earlier this week. He was back here and he said actually he didn't really like that. He said that you came over trying to butter him up, and actually he wanted to tear your face off, and you kind of caught him off guard to make him a bit more friendly. What do you make of him as a person, right? Obviously, he's got the shtick, and I'm sure the press conference will have plenty of surprises for you. But what do you think of him as a character, and do you enjoy it, or do you just think, oh, no, you really are cringy?
He is a cringy guy. And I think he's just very socially awkward. Other than that, as a competitor, I respect him and everything that he brings to the table. Him talking about he wanted to rip my face off. I'm like, if you want to rip my face off, you would have shown a little bit different energy, but you were unsure of yourself, which you're going to be unsure of yourself in that octagon on May 6th. So either way,